The topic today is going to be on HCF, highest common factor. I'm going to go for a couple of things. What is it and how to do it, how to find it with two methods, and a few exam questions. So the first thing is what is it and how to do it. You have two numbers and you need to find the factor that goes into both. And the factor is something that can be multiplied to give us our answer. So method 1, find the HCF of 20 and 50. What I usually do is I try and draw a circle between these two numbers, or any two numbers, and then you try and break it down to the most bare basic numbers, in this case prime factors. So for 20, what we do is we say, oh, it's actually 2 times 10, and we circle the prime number 2. But we're not done yet though, because the 10 could be broken down even more, 2 and 5, and you circle those prime numbers. And you do the same for 50, 5 and 10, continue to break it down for 2 and 5. So to find a HCF, you try and find what factors are common. So HCF equals same, HCF is 2 times 5 be 10. But how do I get the 2 and the 5? Well, realistically, what you do is you try and link up numbers that are the same in both factor tree. So the 2 and the 2 are the same, so that goes over here. And the 5 and the 5 are the same, so it goes over here. And you multiply them together to be 10. Realistically, if you think about it, 10 goes here and 10 goes here. So you know that a factor of 10 goes into both anyways. But don't just stop there. There might be some other ones for some more complicated trees. Now the next method is method 2. And I prefer this method because it's a little bit easier to see. The very first thing is you trying to find out what number goes into both 20 and 50. And in this case, it's 2. So 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 25 is 50. And you continue to see what goes into 10 and 25. In this case, you know it's a 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 5 is 25. Now at this point, you can't really do anything more. Nothing really goes into 2 and 5 except for 1, but that doesn't really help anybody. So the way to get HCF is this. You go 2 times 5 to get here. And to get the LCM, if you are interested, just make a giant L. And you can see that it's going to be 2 times 5 times 2 times 5 to get you a result of 100. Now let's try a couple exam questions. If you want to try them, pause it here and I will tell you the answer in just a bit. And the answers are as follows. HCF here is 8, and if you want to know, LCM is 192. HCF here is 5, and if you want to know, the LCM is 675. Same thing with this one. This is a harder exam question, and if you want to try it, pause it here. Okay, so how you do is this. The highest common factor of my two numbers is 3. So in this case, on your side bit you draw 3. The lowest common multiple of my two numbers is 45. So you draw a giant L and you say, alright, so how does this work? 3 times 3 times 5 is 45. So the way about it is going backwards. 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 5 is 15. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.